Hello guys, welcome to my live stream simul. We have right now 11-12 players, so we can start. Other players can late join. Okay, we start simul now. Everything works fine, the board is good, camera also. Okay, this is my first opponent, unknown prodigy. I don't know, I'm not so sure. We played before. Deep fourth we played many times. So let's go c4 with you. Default, let's go d4. Okay, dodgy, high dodgy, we can go with e4 with you. Fire with, we can go e4. Fork and pin, let's go knight f3. Lazy daisy, I can go e4 with you. Merlin, let's go e4. Opening base, I think we played last time. Let's go c4. Fill, also let's go c4. Tire dead, let's go d4. Okay, so guys, still have room for more players who want to late join, can join without problem. Okay, so here I go just this move, b3. Okay, here we have few English openings. Here I will go d4. Okay, c4, g6. So we have English position. Let's go g3. Okay, here I go knight f3. Deep fourth, knight c3. g6, bishop b2. Okay, here I go Rossolimo, my favorite line. Bishop g2 here. Okay, here I will take on f6. That's old Milanovic idea. Here I go with a little unusual move, knight e2. Okay, with lazy daisy I will go with knight c3. Okay, here I go just knight c3. Okay, here I will go c3. Okay, now c4. Here, this is some kind of Milanovic position. Okay, here I go also bishop b5. Okay, here I go knight f3, knight c3. Here we have English here. Okay, here I go e5, knight d7, I go c3 here. Okay, rook c1, very important move. Okay, here I will go d4. Okay, here with the fill I will go knight f3 probably. Okay, here I can play g3 or e3. So probably I will go here g3. Okay, here I go bishop g5. Okay, he played bishop g4. Here I go h3, here d4. Okay, here I just take this. Okay, he attacked my pawn, so here I will go queen e2. Okay, c takes d4. Okay, here I go d4. Okay, here I will go e4. f5. Okay, so now I can go e3 or g3, e3 or bishop g2. So probably I will go bishop g2. Okay, here I go knight c3. Also g3 here. Okay, so here I will go with lazy daisy. E takes d5. Here I go just g3. Wow, g5. That's interesting move. So something similar play Topalov against Carlsen, but I'm not so sure was in the same position. So I can take on g5, but then he can play probably rook g8. So anybody can tell me, is live stream working well? Maybe dodgy, you can tell me, you can type me. Is live stream working well? So now I can take that pawn, rook g8, and then probably f4. That will be my plan. So I will take that pawn. Okay, so here I go just d4. Okay, he played knight f6 here. Okay, here I go with the castle. Knight d4, that's interesting move. The knight looks very annoying on d4, so probably I will not allow him that, so I will play e3 here. Okay, he played e6, so now I can go e5 maybe. Bishop d3 also possible. I have many interesting moves here. Let's go e5. I can also take on f5, that's also interesting move, yeah. Maybe that was the best way for me. Let's take that. Okay, here I go bishop g2, also bishop g2, h3. Okay, he took on f3, so now I will take probably with the queen. Queen f3, ef5. Yes, this is the move what I expected from fork and pin, and now I can play bishop c4. I can also play queen e2. Yeah, let's go bishop c4, stopping castle for a moment. Okay, he played bishop g7, so here I will go knight f3. Here also I go knight f3. Okay, knight c6 Merlin plays, so here I will play probably c3. Okay, so now definitely I can play e5 here. I think that's a good move. Let's go e5. Okay, here I go d4, so we have some kind of English position. Okay, a6 move. Okay, so here thank you Doji for information about live stream. So guys, if live stream not works well, just let me know please. Thank you Doji. So now I can play bishop c4, I can play bishop a4. I have a lot of moves, but bishop c4 is a tempo, so I will probably play bishop c4, yeah. Okay, so c6 is a move, so probably deep 4 to want to go some kind of Greenfield Indian, so I will go with the castle here. Okay, here I go bishop b5 check, bishop f5, and that move is absolutely fine. Now I can play knight e2 here. Okay, here we have classical English position. My opponent play castle, so I will probably go with the castle too. D takes e5, D takes e5. This is my idea. Okay, queen a5, interesting move. He making pressure on c3 and a2, so I can play probably here, let me see, a4 maybe, but then he can play queen b4 maybe. I can play rook c2 also. That's also interesting move. So probably I have to play rook c2. I don't like a4 from some reason. Yeah, let's play rook c2. Let's play rook c2. Just rook c2, defend that pawn. Okay, he played knight c6, and now I think we have some variation here. Okay, Merlin played e6, so now I can go with the a3 idea. I can also play knight f3 here, that's also an interesting move. So probably a3. Probably a3. Yeah, this is what I expected. And now I can play c takes d5, and we transpose to some kind of English Greenfield Indian. Here I can play castle. Okay, knight e5, interesting move. He wants to get my bishop, so I will probably go with the bishop b3 and then defend that. Yeah, I want to play that move. Okay, he plays c takes d5, and now I can go definitely d4. yeah, this is my plan. So he passives his knight on e8, so that was my plan. I'm not so sure this is completely great for me, but I think I have some space here, definitely. So probably I will gonna play here queen e2 now. That's my plan. Okay, he took on c3, and now I will take with the d pawn. So d6 stayed pretty very weak pawn on d6, so this is my plan to pressing his pawn. Okay, here I can go king f1. That was possible idea, or I can just play queen e2 and transpose to the endgame. What is good here for me? So guys, if anybody want to join, you still have a room for the simul, so please just join. Just lay join, no problem. So let's see, king f1. Yeah, king f1. I don't want to trade the queen so early. Okay, he go knight g4. Wow, this is what I didn't expect it. So what's the point of that? I see. Okay, let's take that bishop, that knight actually. Queen c7. Okay, now I can go g3 and bishop g2. Okay, so somebody lay join me, I think, but let's see. I can go knight f3 here and bishop e3. That looks fine. Yeah, let's go knight f3, but then okay, yes. g3 and bishop g2. Yeah, that's interesting plan. I can also play of course g3 here, so I'm not so sure that's the best idea, but I can also take on c5, but that will be a very big mistake, because then he can take on e5, so that move is not good. I'm not planning to play that move. I just mentioned some moves, guys. If you live stream watch this simul, you can see the reason why I don't play some moves, because obviously not good moves. Okay, so what can I do else here? Okay, so let's go back to this game. So queen c7, and definitely what can I do here? I can play first h3. Maybe that move is a little careful move. So or just g3. Yeah, let's go g3. g3 seems to me a very good idea. Okay, he play a6, and now I will play bishop, probably bishop to d3. Yes, probably bishop to d3, so that's my idea. Okay, so just go back to d3. Okay, he played bishop g4. Tire dead, challenge me. Okay, high tire dead, you lay join. Okay, so bishop g4, and now of course I can play many moves here. One of the interesting moves should be maybe knight e5, sacrifice queen. Looks interesting, yeah. I can also play simply bishop e2 and just hold that piece for the 2 pawns. Knight e5 looks interesting, yes. Because if he take my queen, I can take on c6. But then he can play queen b6, so I'm not so sure that works completely well for me. So probably I will gonna play here just bishop e2, just defend defend that bishop with a defend that knight. Okay, knight c3 here. Okay, my opponent plays c6. He want to play obviously d5. So now I can stop that idea and play d5, or I can play maybe just g3 and king g2. That also looks interesting here in this position. Of course, I have other interesting moves here. For example, I can play just queen d2. That move looks very interesting for me. So g6 now. Okay, that's interesting move. And now I can gain a space with a knight e4, or I can play a3 here, first prevent any idea with knight b4. Okay, here I go knight e4. Okay, just knight f3 here. My opponent play king f8. So now I can gain a space with rook e1. This is what I'm planning here. So we can see is that so good for me. Okay, h6 play dodgy. And now what can I do here? Sacrifice knight maybe? No, I'm joking. Maybe I can sacrifice knight. Yeah, knight f7, knight f7. But that will be only suspicion sacrificing. So I can of course go with knight f7, knight f3. That also looks interesting idea, and seems to me very logical move in this position. So probably I will play that. Okay, dark side challenge me. That's a new game, high dark side. So let's go with the e4. Okay, I will go knight f3 here. So let's see, queen c7. Okay, interesting move. So now I can probably go with the bishop f4. Even that pawn not hang actually, but I can go also bishop h6. That's also interesting move. So probably I will gain that tempo with that move. Okay, knight f3 here. Here I go castle. Okay, my opponent dead play e5. This is some kind of English, so now I can play e3 maybe, or I can play g3 here. I can play many moves, so probably g3 I will go here. Okay, here I go bishop b5, so let's play Ruy Lopez. I see, so knight c6. So now the main theory move here is knight e5. I played that move many times in my career. I can also play bishop g5 move. That move is a little unusual in this position, so I will probably play, let's see, knight e5 immediately. Yeah, let's go main line, let's go knight e5. Okay, here I play my favorite exchange line. My opponent play queen g7. Okay, and now I can go. What can I do now? Okay, so let's see, what can I do here? Maybe just queen e3 or queen e2. Yeah. Queen f4 also interesting here. Just queen f4, yeah. That also looks very interesting. I can also play knight g5 maybe. That's also looks very, very interesting. So let's go queen e3 first. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, here b takes c6. That move is not good. Better to take on c6 with the d pawn, but of course this is possible move, and here I will go castle. Okay, Merlin played bishop g6, so I will go definitely with bishop g2 here. So just play that. Yes, knight g7, and now I will go probably rook c1. Rook c1 is my idea, so that I will play. Bishop d6 here, I attack immediately center. Okay, dodgy play bishop g4. That looks very interesting. So here I can play h3 maybe, or d4. So d4, c takes, knight f3, gf3, h3. Yeah, h3 or d4 now. It's a question in this kind of position. I can play also knight e5, but then he can just take that pawn. Knight e5, bishop e2 is not good. Bishop f7, checkmate. So yeah, I can take that and play f3 maybe. That's possible. And then just play d3. So it's interesting, yeah. I can also open position with d4. I have many moves here, so if I play d4, he can take definitely on f3. So yeah, that looks very active. So let's go d4. Let's go d4. Okay, here I go bishop f4. Let's play London system. Okay, my opponent played this, so I will take on a5. Here I go just bishop g2. I can also play d3 here, so that's also looking good. And now probably I want to play knight e4. That's my plan. So let's see what's going on here. Knight e4, or I can play here bishop g7. So I don't know what to play here. I can play also g4 here. Yeah, here is a battle for the squares, guys. Black have a lot of holes in his position, but I will try to make some counterplaying here in my position. So let's see what's going on here. I can go knight e4. Yeah, but then maybe he can play knight f5. I don't know. So bishop g5 then. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, let's play that. I can play g4, restrict the knight. Maybe that was the best move in this moment. And that knight is really bad. Yeah, let's play g4. Yeah, I don't want to love him. Knight f5. So let's go g4. Okay, bishop e7. That was expectable move. But is that the best move? That's the question. Now what? How to continue now? Now I can play knight g5, and then he can play d5. Very interesting position here. I can play also knight, maybe queen f4. I have a lot of good moves here. He threats definitely d5, so I can play d5 and stop that move. Maybe that was the best way for me. Temporary idea, just go d5. Let's go that. Okay, here definitely I want to take that bishop. I like that bishop. Okay, we have here classical English position. Here I go my favorite move e3. And now my opponent play queen e5, what actually is logical continuation, and now I will go knight c3. Okay, c6, very quick response from fork and pin, and very good response actually. I think that was only move. So let's see, what can I do now? I can play many moves here. Maybe knight g5 just seems to me very good. I can play a4 and stop that idea. Stop that idea b5 maybe. Yes, I can play that. So maybe that was the best way. Let's play a4. Okay, and now I can play probably queen f3, I guess. Queen f3. Yeah, queen f3 definitely defending my pawn and threaten something. Okay, so this is what I want to play, and now queen bishop g5. Okay, so my opponent play rook's ac8. Absolutely good move. He tried to do something to defend the c file and all these squares. So now of course I can go knight e4. That looks very good for me. So let's go knight e4 and see what's going on. Okay, here I go one preventing move h3. That bishop is important, so I don't want to allow him a move like knight h5 or something. Here I can go, just like I said, bishop f4. So I want to develop my pieces. Knight g7 idea, absolutely good move. And now I can go castle here. That was my plan. Okay, here I go bishop g2. Yeah, this move, and now probably I have to play queen f4 here. Queen f4, that move is interesting move, and that move is theoretic move, so I will play queen f4. Okay, so he played castle, I go knight f3, knight g4. Yeah, this is definitely move what is theoretically good. Now I can take on c6 and probably, opa, what's happened? Nothing. Okay, inactive. It's looked like my opponent inactive. Okay, so we can see what's going on. Here I go knight bd2 now. Okay, queen e6, and now it's look like I get a pawn. Okay, he played knight f5. He tried to pressing me on d4, but of course I have a lot of resources to defend that pawn. So one should be knight f3, the other one should be d takes c5. Yeah, let's go knight f3. Okay, my opponent played castle, and now I will go definitely rook fe1 or rook ad1. So probably rook fe1, just or maybe rook ad1 better first. Yeah, let's go rook ad1. Just rook ad1. Okay, so he played queen b8 here. And now definitely I can jump here on f6 and get some material maybe. I can also play, of course, bishop g5. That move also looks good. I can play queen e3. That also looks very interesting. Let's see, knight f6. Definitely after that I can get some dark squares for me. Yes, I can get some dark squares, so let's go with that. Knight f6 here. Okay, my opponent played d5, so now I can take and play rook e1. That looks good. Absolutely. Okay, he played h6. I see. Okay, he wanna stop knight g5. That looks natural from white side, from black side. And now I can play knight d4 here, so that move really looks good. I seen this move h6, so I was considered knight d4. So knight d4 idea. 96 idea. Looks really good. Let's go 94. Okay, bishop d7 here. Okay, this is classical English position. I go castle, c takes d4, c takes d4. Okay, this is tempting. Continue to play 95, but probably no, so just c takes d4. Okay, he took here, and now I will definitely play rook e1. Yeah, rook e1 followed by bishop e5. So I can also move my queen on g3 and then play rook e1. So I can block that pawn with rook d4. That's also looks interesting, and double my my rooks. But here I can play. Let's see, what can I do? Yeah, let's go rook e1. It seems to me like a tempo. Okay, here I go bishop c4, so we can see how he will continue this. Here I take, yeah, queen d7. My opponent played very quick this. Okay, so now what can I do now? Bishop e5. He can play d4. Not such a big deal for him, I think, but let's see. If I play queen g3, I can defend that bishop and I can remove my queen. His idea is probably d4 in some variation, yeah. So I can go queen g3 here, or I can play just bishop e5. If I play bishop e5, he can go with d4. And then what? Then I can take on. I have to move my queen. g3 then. Yeah. Let's play that. Just this move. Okay, he plays 6 here. I'm a piece here, piece up for 2 pawns. So now probably I will go bishop e3 or bishop f4. So let's see, probably bishop f4. Bishop f4. Bishop e3. I have 2 ways to protect that. Actually 2 ways to continue my develop, so I can go rook g1 also. So this is not correct, sacrifice lazy daisy. I mean, this is definitely interesting, but I'm not so sure this is good for you. So we can see you have 2 pawns for the piece. So 95 I can go bishop e2. Queen e2, 94. Okay, bishop e2, 92. Seems to me good. I don't see any special problem. So I can probably go to force exchange. So let's see. Yeah, let's play that. Okay, 95. Okay, he played d4. This is what I expected, and now I can go definitely queen g3. So we can see what's going on. Okay, dodgy play knight c6. Now he tries to take my pawn on d4, but I think I can defend that somehow, some way. Bishop e3, or maybe, yes, knight c3, 94. I don't like that. I don't like that. Really, I don't like that. How I can defend this pawn? Castle 94. That not works. h3, also 94. Okay, this is definitely not good for me. But of course, I can play. Dodgy, tell me his live stream also works well. Now I can play bishop e3. But then I give up on that pawn. I don't know, is that good? Interesting. This is very, very interesting. Queen c4 maybe. Queen c4, bishop b6 or e6 even. Bishop b3. So how I can estimate this position in my favor is not easy. Okay, probably, let's see, bishop b3, definitely I'm losing this pawn, but he still have problem with develop, I think. His king is in the middle of the center. I don't know. Looks interesting. Okay, so we have to be smart here. e5, knight e4. e5, knight b2, bishop b3, bishop b3, yeah, bishop b3. I like that pawn on b4, so it's a strange how I can defend this pawn. It looks like impossible. Okay, anyway, I will go bishop b3. So let's see what's going on. Okay, knight e8. He definitely wants my pawn on f6, but that will not happen, I guess, because I'm planning to defend that pawn. So how I can defend? I can play g5 or bishop g5. That's the question. Probably bishop g5. Probably bishop g5. If I play g5, my bishop is pretty out of playing. He's good on h6, but I lose control of some squares in the center, so I would not like to give him that. Yeah, he attacked that pawn. Yeah, just bishop g5, let's play that. Okay, he plays c5, I see. Fork and pin. Fork and pin, you can tell me, is live stream working well. Just type me in a kibitz, please. Okay, so if you hear me, of course. After c5, now I can go knight e6 and get a bishop. Definitely, that looks very good for me. Okay, queen g4, I see. Wow, what is this? What is this here? I can just simply take on d4 and get 2 pawns. 2 extra pawns for me. Just 2 extra pawns. So this is definitely winning for me. Okay, he played bishop e7, and now it's time for knight f4, I think. Knight f4, or maybe bishop f4. I can play b4 too. I can play b4 too. I can even play g4 here. That's also interesting. Just g4 and knight h4 and just trade that, and then go f4 maybe. Yeah, looks interesting, but it's questionable, is that enough for me? I can play h4 here, so also h4 is interesting move too, so I can go, yeah, I can go h4. D takes c5, bishop takes. Rook e1, I don't know, this is very interesting. Knight f4. b4. Let's go b4. Let's go b4. It looks like a good move. Okay, c5, this is what I expected, and now I go c3. c3, okay, my opponent just take that, so I can play bishop g3 now, or I can play, yeah, bishop g3, absolutely. That's a 2 extra pawns for me. So he played queen c8 here. Okay, he wants bishop h3, I think. That was classical idea in this kind of position. So I can allow him that or not. Now it's a question what is better. Allow him that or not. Or go with the plan bishop g5. That also looks good. Yeah, let's go bishop g5. I like that move. Okay, rook e8. So now, of course, I can just play rook d1 or just straight at rooks. Just rook d1. Yeah, let's go rook d1, protect my back rank. Okay, he took on e6, and now I have two choices. Knight, d takes e6 or queen takes e6. So if I take with the queen, I can hold pressure on the e file. If I take with the pawn, I get the square d5 for my knight, but then I give him a square for his knight on c6. So I definitely don't want to give him that. So probably I will gonna play, I guess, queen takes. I don't know what is better here. Seems to me logical, queen e6, so I will go queen. Okay, here I go definitely bishop e2. He attacked the pawn. Okay, and now I have to play b3, I think. Yeah, definitely b3. Okay, so he played b5 here. He played b5. And now what? I can block that and play b4. Or I can play bishop b4 here. That's also interesting. Bishop b4. I can play rook fd1 too. That also looks nice. But probably, yeah, probably rook fd1. Just rook fd1. Protect these files here. Okay, he took a pawn. This is what I expected. Doji, live stream working well. Can you hear me? Okay, so now what can I do? Okay, so did I have any tactic here? I don't think so. I can just play knight c3 now. Yeah, thank you, Doji. Thank you, Doji. Okay, so bishop f7, king f7. That was not good. h3, knight d2, knight d2, knight c3. Knight c3 looks interesting, and probably I will gonna play that. Just knight c3. Yeah. Okay, he played knight e4. He tried to trade the knights and go to the opposite color bishops, but that's a 2 pawns. I don't think so. That was good for my opponent anyway, so I will take that. Okay, here I just go castle. Okay, that move, and here I go rook ac1, definitely. Yes, okay, you attack here, so I can play just c3 here. c3 or even c4, why not c4? I can play c3, yeah, just c3. c3 seems to me very good. I can play rook d2, but that's not good, so I will play c3. Okay, so queen to a5. Yeah, he pinning my knight, so I expected that move. But is that really good for him? I can play rook c1, definitely, or I can play even castle and sacrifice that pawn. Maybe that was the best continuation for me. Yes, just rook c1. Rook c1. Yeah, let's go rook c1. Not going anything dramatic here. Bishop c2. Okay, I expected this move, so now I can just play rook c1 and see what's going on. My opponent played knight a6. This is what I expected for Kempin, and now probably I will gonna play knight b5, I guess. And that looks very nice for me. Knight b5, knight c7. Okay, knight b5, yeah, knight b5 looks very good. Let's go knight b5. Just knight b5. Okay, he took on b4, and now I can take with the a pawn. Or I can take with the c pawn. So what is better? Take with the c pawn or a pawn? A pawn is interesting, definitely. Just a pawn. Yeah, let's take with the a pawn. Open file for my rook, knight a5. Okay, he tried to get some space with knight b3, but here I can play knight e5. Knight e5 is my plan. Just knight e5. Yeah, knight e5 looks good. Let's try that. Knight e5. See what's going on. Bishop e2, yeah, this is what I expected. And now queen e2 is not good, but knight e2 is good. Just knight e2. Okay, rook a d8. Yes. Okay, now I can take on e8, or I can play just h3. Yeah, just play h3. Just h3 idea. Rook a c8. Absolutely normal move here, and now I can go rook fd1 in this English position. Yeah, just rook fd1 and see what's going on. Okay, so bishop a4 he played. Okay, now I can play b3 and attack that bishop. Okay, here I take on f6 and knight e5. That's my idea, temporary. Okay, bishop g7. He make pressure now on d4, but that pawn basically not hang, I think, because I don't think so. That pawn basically hangs. So I will gonna play castle here. So okay, rook e1, rook e1. Okay, he trade the rooks. Very nice. So I can play bishop c1 or rook c1. Probably rook c1, yeah. Okay, bishop c6. Okay, and now what can I do? Rook e2 probably, just protect my back rank. Second rank. I can play bishop f4 also. Bishop f4. That also seems to like a good idea. Let's play that. Just bishop f4. and stop him any idea with the rook d2. Okay, here I just have to take, and now he played what he played, castle. Okay, interesting. Castle, knight f4. Let's get some bishop here. So knight f4. Okay, he played h6. And now it's time to running these pawns, definitely. So what can I do here? This is opposite color bishops, but like I said, it's 2 pawns, so probably he don't have enough compensation. Yeah, let's go rook c1. Okay, he played rook e8. And now what? Now I can play bishop h6 or knight d5. I can also play h3. I can play queen d2. A lot of good moves here for me. Probably h3 and stop any idea with knight g4 or something. Just play that. Okay, my opponent played rook e8. He played very quick, so I will gonna play bishop e3 now. I don't want to allow him. I can also play king f2, but let's play bishop e3. So king f1. So knight g5. Wow, what is this? Knight g5. Dodgy pressing me all time. So I can take on g5 with my bishop, but then I open h5. So is that really good for me? I can also play here maybe, I don't know, knight d5 or something. But this is definitely a very interesting position. So knight g5, bishop e2, that's really not, seems to be good for me. So what can I do here? I can play, what can I play here? Queen c4, knight e4. Yes, bishop g5 maybe. g5. Okay, let's take that. Okay, he played knight b4. So now can I play c3? Where that knight going? He don't have so many squares. I can also take on d6. So c3, knight c2. Yeah, definitely c3. I really don't see where that knight going. So he played knight b3. Okay, he wanna attack my rook, and now I can take on d7. But is that really good? Maybe not so good. I think I have to play here something more active. So probably I will gonna play rook d1. Okay, he played rook e6, and now it's time to run this pawn. So how I can run this pawn? First of all, I have to take the d file. I want to activate my rook here. So he played bishop c5, lazy daisy, and now what? What can I do now? c3 or queen d3. So that's the question. I can also play bishop f4, but he threats queen b6 in some variation, so I don't like that. So probably I have to play queen d3 here. Queen d3, just queen d3. I'm not afraid of his move queen b6 in that case, because I can just go castle. So let's go that. Queen d3 and see what's going on. Okay, rook g6. He definitely want to make g2, so I will gonna play g3 here. So just defend it. Okay, knight d4, that was expectable move. And now what? Queen e3 or queen e4? Queen e4, queen e4, queen e3. I really don't know what is good here. Probably queen e4 seems to be good. Queen e4, just get more space. Yeah, let's go queen e4. Looks very nice. Okay, so he took on g5 dodgy, and now what can I do? Let's see, knight e5. That was my first idea when I thought about this move, bishop g5, but let's see, maybe I will change my plan. I will play something else now here, maybe. So I can go rook e1, maybe, knight d5, knight d5. Is knight d5 really a problem for him? Knight d5, knight d5. Yeah, it's looked like a problem, so I will play knight d5. Let's go that. It's interesting anyway, it's an interesting game. So knight d4, okay, here definitely I gonna take that. Okay, he played h5, he wanna play h4, so definitely I don't allow him that. And now I jump on d5, that's my idea. Knight a6, he go back, this is expectable move from fork and pin, and now how to continue? I can get a pawn. Knight take on d6, and that really looks good. I can also play queen d7 here. That also really looks good for me. Yeah, just queen d7. Queen d7 looks very good. Queen d7, or simply knight d6. Yeah. 96. Really don't know what is better. Seems to me both moves winning. So 96 knight. Yeah, it's looked like enough. Let's play 96. Rook g4. Okay, what he wants, nobody knows. So we can trade these rooks now. Or I can just go rook d6 here. Yeah, probably rook d6. Let's go rook d6. We can see what's going on. He played d takes e4, and now knight d2. That was my plan. Or knight d5, also possible. I can play knight d2. But then maybe he can play e5, I don't know. So it's look like... knight g5. Maybe that's the right move. Yes, knight g5. e5, d takes, knight takes. I see. Knight d2 seems to me also interesting, but little passive. Knight g5. Knight g5 is the pawn, probably. Let's go knight g5, most active move. What is this? Queen e5? Oh my god, I blundered this. Oh my god, what I blundered this. I didn't see queen e5. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oof. I blundered this, my gosh. Oh no. I blundered this. No, I honestly I didn't see queen e5. So this is simply tactic. Unbelievable what I blunder. What can I do now? Oh my gosh, nothing. Just resign. Maybe F4. Oh my god. Maybe it's better to take knight F3, king F1, knight E5, bishop B4. Hi. Unbelievable what I was doing. Okay, bishop B7. And now I can play rook B6, I think. That looks also good for me. Just attack that bishop. Okay, for campaign, lazy daisy play queen C7. And now I can go bishop F4. Or queen G3. Or queen G3. Bishop F4. Or queen G3. So what is better? Bishop F4. Queen G3, I don't know. Probably queen G3. Yeah. Probably queen G3. Bishop F4. I can also take on H7. I can also take on H7. But I would not like to give him that center pawn. So I can go F4 also here. F4, bishop F4, queen G3, I don't know, so many good moves here. Let's go queen G3. Just queen G3. Okay, bishop D5, bishop D5, bishop D5. So this is another pawn. This is another pawn, so I'm very greedy today. This is another pawn. Okay, E5. Let's take that. Knight F3, yeah, this is what I expected, of course. And now king G2, knight E5, something like that, I don't know. What can I do here? King F1 or king G2? I can play king G2. You can take my queen, and then I can play bishop E4. Yeah, let's go king G2. Or I can play, yeah, let's go king G2. Okay, so he played F6. F6, interesting. Okay. Okay, let's start to running this pawn. Just C4. Okay, bishop D8, turned dead. And now E3. E3 and D4 idea, or A3 and B4 idea. I have two plans. Let's go A3 and B4 idea. I like that. Okay, bishop F3. Okay, so let's go out with my king. Or I can play rook D6 here. D6. One preventing move. Okay, knight E5. Okay, so what can I do here? Trade the rooks. Trade the rooks. trade the queens, what I'm saying. Trade the queens or take on e5. Yeah, let's take the queen. Queen d8. Okay, so here I will gonna play probably h4. Probably h4 first. Okay, he played knight e5, and now I can go bishop b4. Bishop b4. Bishop b4 idea. Okay, he played g5. This is what I see for him. And now I can go rook d4, just trade the rooks. Just trade the rooks, that was my idea. So I will go in opposite color bishops. I have 3 extra pawns. Should be enough, I guess. Okay, and now I will gonna play knight e5. I think that's really good move for me. Should be very good for me, I guess. So let's play that. Okay, so he played g takes. So let's trade the rooks now. Rook a d8. Okay, so now I can take on e5 and play h4, or I can play rook a d1. But my knight on g5 is not my favorite piece, so it's definitely not my favorite piece. So probably I will gonna play f3 here and try to trade all this stuff and see what's going on. Yeah, let's play that. Okay, bishop g4 here, I just take that. Okay, now c takes d5. He played bishop d1. He offered me a draw, but I think it's very funny because you can't offer a draw when you have 2 pawn less, 3 pawn less. I mean, it's yeah, let's go with king f1. Okay, what is this, my gosh? Knight d5. Now this can be good. Knight for, okay, I know, but that's a piece, right? He can get some pawns, but it looks like he loses another piece here, so let's see. Okay, so king e2 now, bishop b1. It seems to me he can get some piece, but let's give him 1 pawn. So okay, so he played knight rook c8, and now I think I can play a very good move now for me here, f4 or bishop f4. Let me see, maybe I have a chance to back the piece here. f4 or bishop b4. Now it's a question. I see, his idea is bishop c6, I guess, yeah. So maybe I should play king f1, yeah. Damn it, I didn't play this good. Wait a minute, maybe I can play bishop b7, but then bishop c6, yeah. He threats bishop c6, so f4, bishop c6, bishop c6, knight c6. No, this is definitely not good, so what can I do here? I really don't know. Yeah, maybe I can play f3, you know. Just f3, no? or bishop c6. Yeah, let's play sharp to the end. Okay, here I go king d2. Bishop d4, that's mistake, I think I'm winning now. That's mistake, dodgy. I think it's mistake because now I have rook takes c6. Yeah. So let's see, ef3, okay, so let's go with all that exchange. Bishop a2, the bishop is trapped now. Knight e7, okay, nice move. But now maybe I can go just knight g5. That looks interesting move. Knight g5, but then he can knight d5. No, that's not good. I can take on e7. Very good move. That will play very good move. Okay, knight d2, knight d2, knight d2 idea, knight d4 maybe, something like that. Let's go knight d2. Okay, he played queen a5. Queen a5, so definitely I'm gonna trade that. Rook c8 and queen d2, or queen d2 immediately, I don't know this. I can also play queen a4. I have two bishops, should be better for me. Queen a4, yeah, that was interesting move. Can I play queen a4? Rook c1. Rook c1. Queen a4. Okay, so let's go with that move. Okay, he played bishop b3 check, king b3, queen c3. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, I know, but this can be good, huh? Okay, you attack my rook. So what can I do here? I can play. Okay, right now what is the situation? I'm piece up and he have 2 pawns for the piece. So how I can defend this? I can first take that bishop on g6. That was a possible idea. Or I can play also maybe h5, but then he can take my rook. So if I play rook a3, maybe I can force to trade the queens and then trap the bishop, but is that really enough for me? Now that's the question. Probably yes. Probably yes. Probably should be enough. Should be enough, I think, yeah. Let's try that. Okay, he played bishop c6. This is absolutely good for him. And now what? Now I'm in trouble. I can take on e5, but seems to me not a good idea. Okay, let's take that bishop. Okay, here I just take that. Okay, this is completely winning for me, so... Okay, bishop f8. He played it, now I will go c3, just protect that pawn. I don't rush anywhere. Bishop b5. Dodgy play that. Okay, dodgy. I see. h3. Wow, this becomes very complicated now. Queen c4. Yeah, this is very interesting now. If I play h3, you can take that, so I don't like that. What else I can play here? I can play maybe queen c4. Maybe. I'm not so sure. It looks like I must play bishop queen c4. Queen e5. I don't see any sacrifice here. Knight c7. Knight e5, queen e5. Interesting move. Okay. Yeah, let's play queen c4. Look like a good move. What is this? Bishop f3. Now I can take with the g pawn, or I can play rook f3. So g pawn is better because I just want to connect these pawns. Yes, queen b4. I see. Okay. Okay, so okay, rook b3, knight d4, rook b3, queen d4, queen d4, knight d4, rook b7. I can play h5. Queen d4. Knight d7. A lot of good moves here I have. I can play rook d3 maybe, just that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Just rook d3. Defend that and thread something here. Okay, let's try that. Rook d3. Okay, he played rook d2, and now I will go definitely rook f2, my only move. Okay, knight c6, yes, this is what I expected. This is what I expected. I blunder with this game, very difficult. I don't think so, I have anything here. Yeah, I can try something, but it simply doesn't work. Okay, so here I can go, just look at one, h5, okay, h5 is not a problem. I can go bishop f4 now, bishop g5 also interesting, probably bishop g5, let's go that. Stopping castle, stopping h4, stopping many things. Okay, he trades bishop d5 now. Or I can take on d5, yeah, bishop d5. Okay, h6, and now what? Bishop e3, I guess. Bishop g2, bishop e3. Bishop e3, bishop f4, bishop e3, yeah. Just bishop e3. Okay, he played rook d8. Absolutely fine. My only chance is a back rank in this game, but I don't think so I can estimate this, so probably I can't do that, so okay, let's go check. Okay, he played b5, now I can trade and play rook f2, that's one plan. Knight a5, okay, so what now? Rook c5, rook c7, yeah, probably rook c5, something like that. Let's play that. Knight h4, wow, this guy really likes to sacrifice pieces. Knight h4, okay, no problem. Let's take that bishop. Bishop is annoying. Okay, king f8. And now what? Now I have to take here. So he play rook b2. Rook f2, of course. Okay, what now? Rook c8. C8, and now finally I can make castle long side, I think, or castle short side even, but long side is definitely better, so I will go long side. Yes, long side. Knight c4, okay, and now rook c6. That was my plan, so I don't know if this works, but this is only what I see here. King d8, king d5 here. Okay, we have endgame now. 97. Okay, what can I do now? Rook b1 probably. Try to get some of these pawns. I can also play h4 here. c1. Yeah, let's try rook b1 first. Okay, he played rook c8. Yeah, I seen this move, but I'm not so sure this is good for him. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm winning now. Let's see. Okay, so if I play knight d7 or queen b7, what is better? Definitely queen b7, yeah, queen b7. Let's try that. Just queen b7. What else I can play here? Can I play any attractive move here? Probably no. Just play simple move, queen b7. Okay, he played knight g6. I see, knight g6. Let's play bishop a3. That's my plan. Bye bishop. Rook a8. Okay, nice. Very nice. And now, what? What now? Only what I can try is nothing. My opponent plays so good this, so I can try nothing here. I can try g5 maybe or something. Okay, he play f5. Now what can I do? Bishop c5, bishop d6, bishop d6. Let's try that. Just attack the pawn. Rook c7, interesting move. Okay, and now I can play rook c1 probably, followed by h5, or I can play bishop b6, but then he can just take my bishop b6, knight b6, rook c1, just trade one rook and keep tension. Let's play that. Okay, so now I can go just like this. Okay, he played queen c4. Oh, I see. He wants my pawn. Okay. He wants my pawn. But I don't think so. That's a good idea. Are we gonna play this? Probably queen d3. Okay, he played bishop e6. Yeah, I know, but queen e7 now. That's the problem. Queen and all your king side is suspicious. I have two pieces for the rook. This must be winning for sure. I just have to find a good way. Let's start with this first. Check. Okay, knight b2. My opponent play without mistake here, so I can handle very hard anything here, so maybe just try something with bishop f2 or something. Okay, he played this, so now I can trade that. Just trade that. Take. Yeah, he plays 6, okay. Let's go just d4. Yes, I know dodging, but I can take another. Another g5 here. Okay, he played queen b6. He played queen b6. Now I can play knight g6 and win that piece. Right. Yes, knight g6 and win that piece, that's right. Okay, bishop c6, that's a good move. Okay, knight e4, queen d7 probably. Yeah, let's go e4. e4 seems to be good. Okay, rook c7 here. Maybe I didn't get too much from here. I don't know. This is maybe nothing much what I expected here against Phil. Yeah, 4 maybe. Knight c5 is a problem. Yeah, that looks trash. I can only try to trade the rooks maybe. Yeah, but this is not what I expected here. This is not what I expected. Let's go with f4. Let's see what's going on. Okay, he played knight c4. Okay, and now I can play probably bishop c5 now. Bishop c5. Try to control something. Or maybe I can play a4. a4. Let's try bishop c5. Okay, he play f takes e4, f takes. Okay, he play knight king f8. Okay, what can I do now? Huh. What can I do now? Ah, yes, I see the good move for me. I see very good move for me, and that was probably knight g6. Yeah, that's a great move. Knight g6 is a winning move. Okay, king f7. Okay, so just go this. Bishop a3. Yes, I know, but we lose a rook here. All rook. Okay, you have some pawns for the rook. That's definitely good. So what is better to take? Yeah, better to gather all rook, of course. So I will take the rook. So e5 move, interesting. No, definitely I can't do anything here. Anything here. Maybe something like this. Try to restrict one of these knights, but this is just ridiculous. He's totally winning. Yeah, I blunder piece in that game, so. Okay, so what can I do now? How I can improve my position? Okay, so. Yeah, just bishop b6. Okay, bishop f8, and I'm a rook up here. Okay, he had a lot of pawns. That was definitely, but I'm rook up. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3. So 4 pounds for the rook. 5 pounds for the rook will be enough. But depends on position, guys. Depends on position. So here, yeah, here I will go this move. First that. Okay, queen a4. He don't want to trade the queens. Queen a2 will be bad because queen b5. Lazy Daisy seen that. So now I can just play king b1 simply. Yeah, just move my king. Okay, so he took a pawn. Nothing much I have to do here, so I can only try some tricks. Okay, knight c5, and now probably rook c1, I guess. Bishop c5, if I take, he can take. Yeah. Okay, this probably smell on a draw. Completely draw, so. Yeah, I'm gonna take that, so let's see what's going on. Here, bishop e5, okay, I really don't see the problem for me here. So maybe bishop d8 now, or just bishop. Here is important to not trade the bishops, and that's only a point. Okay, check, of course, if I take, then he have knight e5, so here, I just go here. Okay, he took with this pawn, and now I will gonna play probably e4 idea, I don't know. Seems to me nothing much here. e4 and e5, d6. All this is a draw. Look like a draw. So probably e3. King f1, e3. King f2 I can play that too, so I don't know, so it looks like completely dry-ish. I can also play bishop b4, that's also a possible move. Yeah, it looks very boring, so let's go bishop b4, I don't know. Maybe that's the best move. And now I can take with the e or c pawn. E or c. Well, probably c because c4 square. Okay, he played queen c7 here, and now that's my plan. Queen b1 followed by or queen c1 also possible here. Or probably queen b1. Just queen b1. Pressing that pawn. Okay. Here I will offer a draw in this game. Doji resign. Thank you, Doji. Dark side also resign. Thank you, dark side. Fork and pin also resign. So I'm 3 wins right now. Opening page just disconnected. Some guys just disconnected. D4 too. I don't know why. So okay, 95. Okay, bishop f6. Yeah, just like I said, here is important to not trade the bishops. That's only a point. So, just like I said, I will not trade the bishops. So c4. Okay, let's go block that pawn. Okay, very nice. Very nice. So what now? Rook a3. Rook e3 is possible. Let's try rook e3. Okay, g5. Interesting move. Let's try this. Yes, knight c4, just take that. H5, very nice. Now I can go bishop c7. Okay, rook c6. Rook c6, and now knight d4. I think I can go. Yeah, definitely knight d4. So let's see what's going on here. He'll play a3. That I can take. No. Maybe. Yeah, I must take. Yeah. Okay. Okay, b5, just rook c1, just get all these squares. Just get all these squares. Yeah, this is my losing game for sure. I just play some more moves. This is a game where I blunder piece, so. My position was so good in that game, but what can I do? b5, okay, b5. b5. Let's go a4.
Draw.
King f8. He'll offer me a draw, and probably I will accept, because I really don't see what can I do here. It's opposite color bishop, so I will accept draw. Thank you, Phil. Okay, so let's see, knight d6. Very good. Okay, so rook a5 maybe. Just try to do something. Queen b6. Queen b6. Queen d3. Just like this. Okay. King f8, very nice. Okay, maybe I can try to pressing this knight. Bishop d6, okay. Let's go double rooks now. This must be winning. I mean, 2 rooks. I'm rook up. He have lot of pawns, but probably not good enough. Nothing I can do here. Nothing. Okay, 6. Just trade the queens here. A4. A4, A4, okay. Okay, so if I take, he can play bishop b2. I can play bishop a5 also. That should be a draw, I think. Probably the most worst scenario for me will be to take on before bishop b2 and c3, c2. That probably wins. Or maybe, yeah, that probably wins, yeah. No, I'm gonna play this just like that. Okay, b5 and now probably queen b3. Let's try that. Okay, so queen b7 here. Queen b7. Okay. Okay, so let's go queen c2 now. Just try to get this pressure. Okay, here I take. Yes, a5. Yeah, here I cannot do too much here, so let's try something, but this is just completely losing. Yeah, it's a completely losing. Okay, let's try that. Knight e3. Probably this one, I don't know. Problem is I can't trade the rooks, so that's the main problem. Wow, he traded the queens. This is very easy job for me now. Knight c4. Yes, okay. Okay, queen c8. Check. This looks very easy now. What is this, my gosh? Wow, I didn't see this one. Bishop c3. Very nice, very nice. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I'm winning this. No, what is this? b3, b3, my gosh. Oh my gosh. b3. b3, wonderful. I didn't see bishop c3. I didn't see bishop c3, guys, but what can I do? Yeah, this is completely over now. B takes b3, yeah. My king is far away. I don't have any move here, unbelievable. Yeah. Oh. Okay, endgame was difficult for me, but this is really a scandal. I blundered this stupid move. I can't do anything. Just b3. Only what can I try to do is maybe king e2, but then king e5, so the position is completely winning for him. I can only cry. The pawn is so quick. Yeah. Pawn is so quick. Okay, and now I can go rook c6. Yeah, that's my plan. Very simple move. King g8, yes. And what now? Maybe this. Let's try that. He can put me in Zugzwang for sure. B8, okay. Let's take that. Okay. Keep rook active. Okay, 4. Before, huh? Oh, no, before not good. Okay, that's not good. That will be very bad for me actually. But what if I play b3 here? Simply b3. Or rook h4, just straight one rook. Yeah, that looks the best. Let's play that. Just trade the rooks. Nice move. Knight e1, yes, I know he will play that. And now I must play with the pawn. Yeah, just to protect something. This is stupid position. He played without king. I have some chances on the back rank, but should be winning for him. So I will try something, so I don't know. Okay, let's see. Is the live streaming working well? That you can tell me, please. Okay, so here we trade. Mm-hmm. 97, king d7, that's not good, so I have to go back in the center. Yes, and now what? It takes b5. That's a good move. Maybe, what can I do now? Maybe just double rooks on the a file. Maybe play king g2 first. Rook a7, bishop d6. f4. Let's go king g2. Just improve my king a little bit. Wow, he gave me on g5, okay. Yeah, this is the best way for him, definitely. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely the best way. So, okay, let's play rook endgame. I was piece-less, so now I'm 2 pawn less, so this is better choice for me. So. Of course, this is completely losing for me. Just completely. Yes, okay. Yes, absolutely. And now let's go to activate my rook. Oh, nice. Thank you. You give me... I have some positions where it's possible to draw this. Possible, of course. And now I'm gonna blocking everything here. F4. Yeah, G4. This is probably bad one for him, I mean. Let's see. Maybe I have some chance, who knows? But only for a draw, of course, not for a win. Let's see. Okay, so king d7. Now I can play... What can I play here? b4, a4, king c2. Well, buddy, I have some checks, you know. Well, not to love is so easy, this, you know. Yeah, I know. Okay, very nice. Just activate. Just activate here. Let's go check again. Okay. Okay. Let's go A4. I see. Let's go check again. Who knows why this is good, huh? Let's take a pawn. Let's take a pawn. Let's take a pawn. I think default Miss Peterborough B3 was winning. He didn't see that. But anyway, I think it's just probably completely winning for him. Okay, let's go this. Okay, let's see. Okay. What is this? Bishop, Rook H6. I'm not so sure that's a good move for Lazy Daisy. Because Bishop F6, I think this might be winning. King E5, yeah. King E5 is an annoying move. H4, yeah, I know, but your rook's not works. Your rook's not play after that. Just rook and G1 and F3. Yeah. Let's play that. Bishop D4, I see. Very nice move, okay. Okay, let's check. I go here. How I can get this pawn. Just blocking, right? Just blocking that pawn. Very simple. F2. Wow. This is draw now, I think, huh? What about rook F5? Rook F5. Yeah, this is draw now. Yeah. Did I blunder something? I think it's a draw, yeah. Take. Wow, I was super happy. Super lucky in this game. Super lucky, but here I'm losing. Yeah, here I'm losing, and this is what I don't like it. Here I'm losing for sure. And I can't do anything here, so I will play a few more moves. Yes. Yeah. I can't do anything here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, I think this is draw. Okay, so rook h5, I see. Okay, so knight f3 and knight g5. Knight f3, knight g5. Knight f3, knight g5. Let's play that. I can also play king e3, but probably knight f3 is the faster winning here. Okay, so he played king d3, absolutely the best move. Now I can go where I can go, nowhere. Nowhere I can go. Yeah, this is draw now, I mean.
Draw.
Fire with you was winning, but you make mistake. You must be careful even if you have 2 pawns. Position is always tricky, very tricky. Okay, so a4, c2, bishop a3. This is not wrong color bishop, unfortunately, so I don't have that chance for a draw. So yeah, yep. King c6, okay. Okay, now knight g5. Knight g5. Knight g5, just get that. Get that pawn. I think lazy daisy objectively sacrifice was not correct, you know, just to know for some other hour game. Okay, this is definitely over for me, because this is not opposite color bishop. If you have light bishop, this will be a draw, of course. Okay, so I resign this. Congratulations, default. Very good default. That lose connection, so let's see. Okay, now it is time to resign. I don't see any possibility to defend my position against your rook. Congratulations, a lot of fun. Kind regards, Peter. Thank you, Peter. That was Merlin 43. I win that game too. So far, okay, tired that coming back. So far I won 6 games, 2 draw. 6 games, 2 draws. So 6 wins, 2 draw, 1 lose. So thank you for camping. Okay, only stay tired at. So let's see. I play King G2. Is live streaming working well, tired at? You can tell me, you can type me in kibitz. Thank you, Lazy Daisy. Yes, king position is important, of course, especially in the endgame, right? So, thank you for campaign. Well, I hope you will be more player next time, guys. In a few simuls, I don't know why only join 10, 12, 13 people. This is open for 20 people. You don't have so many opportunities to watch live stream simuls on any website, any chess server in the world. So ICC make this for ICC users. No, it's of course, Lazy Daisy. While you have any chance, you see my position against a guy where I blunder a piece and then we go to some rook endgame and I managed to draw. I was 2 pawn less, he was extra piece. No, please don't be sorry. So don't say sorry, because that's your right. You can play game, absolutely. Yeah, I just want to tell you, sacrifice was not correct, right? On g4, that's variation. You must play bishop g6, knight e5, rook c8, d4, and then e6, followed by f6. So that's a Caro-Kann variation, yeah. This is how you should play, you know. But sacrifice I never seen before, so I don't think so it works. So far I have only one game against Tardat. Let's see. Guys, is live stream working well? Anybody can tell me on the Tel3 channel. I guess it's working well. I know you likes to watch rather Sinful Cup than play simul. I guess that's also the reason why not so many players join. But next week will be over this tournament and then we will have more players in the simul. Sometimes we have more than 20 players. I don't mind to allow a couple more players to play. Maybe for next simul will be more than 20 players, we can see. So today was not so much, but it's still very enjoyable simul. So just like I said before, if you remember, guys, it's not easy to win all games in simul. Even for the grandmasters here, which play many times on ICC, so it's very difficult. Okay, so my opponent played castle, and now I will gonna play. Let's see, what can I do here? Probably probably rook a7 or rook probably rook a2, just double my rooks. Okay, so let's see what's going on.
Draw.
Tired Dad offered me a draw. Okay, let me think. I won a lot of games today, so probably I will accept. Let me see how many games I won. So not so many draws, right? So yeah, only 2 draws. Okay, I will accept, and that will be final result. Thank you, Tired Dad. Thank you all guys watching and joining in a live stream simul. So the final result is 6 wins, 7 wins and couple draws. So only 1 lose. So result is very satisfying for me. I hope next simul will be more players. Thank you, Tired Dad, and see you next week. I hope there will be more players next week. See you guys. Thank you. Bye. Enjoying a Singfield Cup. Thank you. Bye.